All right, y'all. I came across this story, and I know typically it's all about politics, but when I saw this, I felt compelled. I really wanted to show it because it was just an amazing story, especially with everything going on with social media and how so many people get so caught up in their online persona or trying to prove something to other people that they get caught up, or should I say, lost in the sauce, and it can destroy their life. Now, right here, we got the story of ERIK Conover. Now, ERIK Conover is a YouTuber. He's a multi-millionaire. He does like luxury real estate videos and whatnot, has millions of subscribers, like 3 million. Now, I want to go through this story with you real quick, and then I'm going to show you this video clip. And it's tragic what happened to this man. It's like he lost his mind literally within a matter of days, and now he's facing life in prison. It's a crazy story. Let's go through this. So as you see, luxury real estate YouTuber ERIK Conover is charged with attempted murder. And that's Eric right there. A popular luxury real estate agent who promoted his work on YouTube has been charged with attempted murder after allegedly running over a police officer with his car. Erik von Conover appeared in a New Hampshire court on March 25th, where in addition to attempted murder, he faces charges including reckless conduct with a deadly weapon and first-degree assault. Conover, 35, was arrested on March 15th after an officer spotted him driving his Jeep Wrangler about 55 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone, according to the Bartlett Police Department. Police said that after 8 miles, Conover stopped his car, but then started driving again. A probable cause affidavit obtained by Realtor.com describes a second stop and the officer approaching Conover's car. The officer said the front bumper of the hit his legs, and the next thing I remember, I was on the ground on my back. The New Hampshire State Police set up spike strips, and the Carroll Police Department stepped in to help with the chase before Conover was stopped. The pursuit lasted for an additional 28 miles before Conover was taken into custody. The police officer was treated and released from the hospital. At his arraignment, Conover adamantly said on video, "If anyone dares to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now." And that's not being egotistical. Conover told the judge he's a public figure with nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube. He said this was part of a police sting against him. On the video arraignment was his defense attorney, Nicholas Howie, and Conover's parents. At one point, Conover cried to them, "Mom, look at me." His mother, apparently trying to comfort him, said, Eric, they're here to help you." Conover was also seen on video saying the Lord's Prayer. The state has asked that he remain in preventive detention. Now, I'm going to show you this video of Eric. Let me do this because it is buck wild, because he actually, I mean, it's sad. It's tragic. Now, this is just another tale. Matter of fact, let me adjust this so that way you can watch the video. This is just another tale of how people get caught up in their internet persona. Matter of fact, before I show you the clip of that, let me show you Eric's, who Eric is as far as his online persona. We go through a quick clip of Eric. And it's funny, this video is how I got sober from alcohol. Go figure.
144 days.
Let me start from here.
1,444 days sober from alcohol today. Welcome to episode number 1 of my podcast, Building Legacy. Episode 1, How I Got Sober.
Now that is some ironic crap for this man's video to be how I got sober from alcohol, building a legacy. Let's look and see how many views it's got. He's got 2.76 million subscribers. This video came out 2 months ago. It's got 71,000 views. Oh man. And let me see if we can find one of his like actual luxury real estate videos. Let's do this. And then I'm going to show you the video of him in court because it was wild. The man lost his mind in court. Let's see if we can find some. Let's see. This one looks interesting. Let's check this out. Good graphics. Is it me or does it look like it's like AI and don't look real? I mean, that's with 4K to the max. Wow, that's a nice building. Okay, let me skip through this.
Just being in this building alone, it's high. And if you're afraid of heights, you're going to feel that.
Okay, so that's Eric. So those are the type of videos that Eric does. Now that you saw him in his element, let's take a look at what's going on with Eric now. So on March the 15th, Eric was, pulled over. Then he just decided, hey, he wasn't going to stop, took off, got stopped again. The second time he got stopped, he ended up running into a cop, knocking the cop 20 feet, and then took him on a 28-mile ride until he was stopped. Now, what's crazy about this, though, is that you just saw that video where he talked about 1,000 and some odd days of sobriety 2 months ago. He made that video. Would you believe that just a few days prior to this incident with him hitting the police, he was picked up for a DUI, and he had a little bit of that sweet Chiba in his pocket on him, some of that, you know what I mean, some of that wacky tobacco. So he had a DUI, got caught with some of the wacky tobacco. And I don't know, they don't say anything about if there's anything harder than that, but you know, that's bad enough. And it's ironic that he was creating a series on how he became sober. That's why people got to be careful who they look at online that's giving them like life advice. I share political news, what's actually going on, you know, but you got people on there that make folks feel small, and people look up to these people. I'm sure this man has got some subscribers that were looking at him feeling like their life was crap, feeling like they were inadequate or they were falling behind. And this man is insane, allegedly. Well, based on this video, I'll let you be the judge, but let me get into it. Check this out.
I have everything right here and it's all been falsified.
ERIK Conover had a lot to say before his arraignment this afternoon.
If anyone dares try to test my mental confidence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. And that's not being egotistical.
Police paperwork says the pursuit started after Conover was going 55 in a 35. After 8 miles, Conover stopped and an officer attempted to de-escalate the situation, but Conover allegedly drove at him and hit him in the leg and then sped off for another 28 miles.
Our Father who art in heaven.
The paperwork says the officer was thrown 40 feet, suffering a leg injury. Conover is facing several charges, including attempted murder.
Oh, thank God, look at me.
Today in court, Conover was outspoken, claiming that he's a public figure because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube.
Can you imagine his mom? And I apologize for stopping. Can you imagine what his parents are going through? Can you imagine that? And you hear what this man is saying? He's not playing with a full day.
YouTube and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting against him.
All right.
Okay, Eric.
All right.
They're here to help you.
The state asks that he remains in preventative detention.
You know, the state's position is that when a law enforcement officer signals for you to pull over and stop, you should do so.
He has had a chance to review the police reports in this matter and denies these allegations. He does not agree with the reports as that they are stated.
The defense asked that he be released, saying he's not a threat to the public and has no criminal record. Police say he was arrested Friday night for a separate drunk driving charge, which Conover denies.
I've been sober from alcohol for 1,558 days, so to press me on a DUI, I'm a public figure.
The judge did hold Conover in preventative detention. He's due back in court next week for a probable cause hearing. In Conway, Kelly O'Brien, WMUR, News 9.
See, this is what happens when people
Popular YouTube.
Let me stop this. See, that's what happens when people get lost in the sauce. They start believing, he started believing in that character and feeling like he could do whatever he wanted because he had millions of subscribers like that. I mean, even saying it in court to a judge, like I didn't know who he was until I came across the story. I never heard of the man. And I'm on YouTube all the time, just like there's a ton of people who've never seen any of my videos. I mean, it's just like that. And sometimes people get caught up in themselves. They get subscribers saying, oh, you're this, you're that. And they get lost in the sauce, man. That's why it's just, you got, if you don't know who you are getting into this content creation in this space, you know, people get lost in a persona. And that's why I'm so grateful that I get the opportunity just to be myself, get here, talk with you, share some information, and that's it. I'm Brian Maxwell. I own a sales training company. I love politics. I'm married. I'm a father of 3 children. I have 2 grandchildren. I'm originally from Michigan and I live in Florida. You know what I mean? So like, and I just get a chance to do this. So you saw that. Now let me know in the comments. Do you think that, did he show you signs that he is mentally ill, or do you think he just got some of that strong wacky tobacco that's just taking a little long to wear off and he's perfectly competent? You know, that's this man, you know, another one bites the dust. I'm seeing all types of video of these streamers going over to other countries, getting arrested and going to prison just to make content to get people donating for them to do super stuff. And listen, one of my mottos is I'll never ask you for a cash app. I'll never ask you for a super chat. A person hitting that like button, you hitting that like button, that is currency, because that lets me know, hey, you enjoyed the video, and that's good enough for me. Or subscribing to the channel. Like if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, because on the Real Politics podcast, that's what we do. We talk real politics. So, hey, I just wanted to jump in and share this information with you. It's crazy. So like the video, share the video, leave a comment. I'm Brian Maxwell. Thanks again for watching, y'all. I look forward to seeing you. at the top. Over and out.